What's up, grinders? More game, more game, and more game, right? Look, got a good one for you today, man. Look, a foot in the door leads to more, right? Look, a foot in the door leads to more. What do you mean, Country CEO? I'm glad you asked. Y'all got good questions. What I'm simply saying by that statement is that the most smallest of opportunities, if you keep plugging, stay committed, keep making yourself getting up in the morning, will eventually lead to more for your dump truck business, right? Right? Look, let's get into this thing, man. Look, despise not small beginnings, right? Everybody has to start somewhere, some in the most minuteness of situations, but a crack in the door can lead to more, right? What you need to do is take advantage of that crack, right? Because if the door is cracked open just a little bit, may not seem like much, you ain't making much money, or they worked you one day and then cut you off for the rest of the week. If you stay hanging in there, it can eventually lead to you being able to get to where you need to be, right? Right? Because it will eventually make you a little bit more on the radar of those folks, and they can see that you are one that looks like you're ready to do that old deal, right? Right? So look, what particularly, Country CEO, you want to tell us about how a crack in the door can lead to more? I'm glad y'all asked. Look at, here's what I want to tell you. A crack in the door makes you available, right? That means that despite the circumstances of how it happened, you are available, right? And so whatever you're saying, Country CEO, in other words, sometimes you'll get a call on short notice or in a strange situation and you were available to go right then, right? All right, I come to tell you that many times in dealing with a crack in the door, timing is everything. You getting in better and in a better situation with the contractor or on a job or whatever the case may be. It's all about timing a lot of times. And a lot of times that happens, short notice stuff, last minute stuff, something nobody else wants to do, right? But you, for whatever reason, you made yourself available. So what I'm saying to you is, peep game, here's the nugget, is when you get calls, short notice, or it may be something that don't nobody else want to do and the contractor's having a hard time getting a truck to do it, a crack in the door could lead to more, right? Let me give you an example of that. I just got a call yesterday on this particular job. Now watch this, how things work. And this is why this came to me to share this with you. The regular truck foreman for this company is moving to another position. So there's a new truck foreman. Well, guess what? New truck foreman mean everybody else now is on a level playing field. Because make no mistake about it, when you got a truck foreman and he's been dealing with certain trucks for a while, they do tend to have their favorites or guys that they're going to choose first, right? So now it's a new truck foreman, right? Ding, 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 opportunity. He don't know anybody that well. So now everybody's on a level playing field. Guess what he does? He called that old Country CEO, because I told him, I say, look, I recognize the opportunity, right? I say, look, I got drivers that can go day and night, right? My two trucks can run day and night, right? That's a whole nother video for y'all I'm going to share with y'all too. And so he called me back later. Hey, man, look, I know that job that you're on is right at by your house, but can you give me one to go haul asphalt to Lafayette tomorrow night, which is going to be a Sunday night, right? And so, you know, I was like, oh, boy. And then he was like, yeah, I know, man, but I'm in a bind. I said, no, but I'm cool, man. I'll do that for you. I said, I'll do that for you. And he says, man, cool. I appreciate it. So when I got off the phone, immediately I'm thinking about how, yeah, God, I see you. I see you, God. Because what has happened is new truck foreman. Now he's going to remember that Country CEO bailed him out. Because the other cats, some of them don't want to go over there. It's like 75 miles from my house, right? When I'm working 5 miles from my house. My other truck is going to be 5 miles from the house. But I'm going to go 75. Guess who's going to do it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go do it myself. Not even putting a drive on that, right? I'm going to do it, right? And guess what? That guy will remember that old Country CEO did that. Made myself available, right? Small crack in the door. And that small crack, don't get me wrong, they've been working me, but I'm on the other end of the totem pole when it comes to the pecking order right now. Guess what just happened? New truck foreman. That country CEO gonna move up that totem pole, y'all. You gotta see how God is moving in your situation. I'm gonna tell you about that a little later, right? So look, a crack in the door gives you a chance to make yourself available. All right, so I'm speaking from experience when I say that because I'm getting in with this new contractor that I worked with them before, back 2 years ago, and this is my first time now back working for them. There's a golden opportunity for me to get up the totem pole. I just want to get in the top 4 or 5 trucks. That's all. I don't have to be number one. All right, so the situation, the timing was right. All right, and it happened. All right, so look, second thing is a crack in the door allows you to make yourself available, but a crack in the door allows you to also to be visible. All right, to be visible. You and your business will become visible. I need them to see them Seek Ye First Trucks, which is my company name, on the job and become familiar with seeing that truck, right? And the more they see Seek Ye First on the jobs, the more familiar and commonplace that'll be in their brains, right? That's going to make a difference. All right. All right. So watch this. I'll be on the company's mind. So that crack in the door, y'all, it's going to allow you to be on that company's mind. They're going to see that name on the door. They're going to see you. That you can become more commonplace on their memories and in their brains, right? Very important. A crack in the door leads to more because you'll be visible. A crack in the door leads to more because you've made yourself available. But then thirdly and lastly, let me tell you, a crack in the door gives you a chance to be verbal. Did you get that? A crack in the door gives you a chance to be verbal. What do you mean, country CEO, to be verbal? It gives you a chance to run your mouth in a good way, right? Because all you got to do for me is put me in the environment, put me in the situation. Guess what? Country CEO know how to talk myself up on something, right? What do you mean? Well, here it is. Run your mouth to strategically maximize the opportunity. What do you mean? By getting on the job, I get a chance now to talk to the foreman, to talk to the workers, find out what's going on with the work, get familiar and have a talking relationship with the foreman, getting to know him. I'm going to do him a good job. He will ask for me, right? Become familiar, regular conversation, find out if he's a Christian. For me, that's important because we can have a commonality if he's a Christian. Or if you're not a Christian, don't matter. If he likes fishing, if he likes hunting, find some commonality to be able to have conversation. And the strategy is you use the common denominator of what you may have in common with the guy to segue over into getting you a spot on that job on a permanent basis or move you up that totem pole. In other words, a crack in the door gives you a chance to run your mouth. And if you like me, all I need is a chance to run my mouth. And I'm going to talk myself up on some work. I can guarantee you that, right? God is just giving me that ability, and it's not, and you can do it too. You just write down your strategy, questions you need to ask, and things that you need to do. Ain't nothing hard about that, right? All right, so let me move on. All right, a chance to be verbal means I can inquire as to what the current and future status of jobs are and find out valuable information that's going to give me the ups on the other truckers about the work, right? I told you once before in a previous video, half the battle is just knowing where to work at or knowing before everybody else where it's going to be at or knowing that it's coming up. That's half the battle, y'all. I'm telling you, information, all right? And so it allows you a crack in the door to find out valuable information. And then finally, a crack in the door allows you to be verbal to sell yourself. And that's what I was talking about, talking myself upon some work. Sell yourself, right? You know, you're trying to grow your company. You want these guys to work you. Getting that opportunity with the crack in the door to be verbal helps you to sell yourself. All right? Look, man, that's all I got for you. Look, this information has been valuable. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got channel memberships. Join the Country CEO channel for valuable game that I'm dishing out to you. Right? Look, no grind, no shine, man. A crack in the door, y'all. It could lead to more. I'm out of here.